All right, what's up, everybody? It's the boy Trigger Troy, aka the Man of Horror, and today I'm here to give you guys my review of The Conjuring: Last Rites. So let's go ahead and get into it. I was excited to see. I like the Conjuring movies. The first thing I will say is people be tripping. And I mean, I guess as a horror fan, I naturally, can just kind of watch shit like this. It is probably traumatizing, but like people talking about getting possessed in the movies, like if you get possessed by a movie, and I ain't gonna say it like it can't happen, but I just feel like you're susceptible, and essentially demons are kind of like magnets. It's basically you. So but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, like I was more afraid of the first one and the second one. The first one I was watching like during the days, like I was watching that at night, and I was like, nighttime, dark, all that. And halfway through, I was like, I'm gonna just watch the rest of this tomorrow. I need the sun to be up because this is some bullshit. So it didn't have that same. And then the second one had me fucked up too. So yeah, it wasn't that scary, but I think it did have some nice scares. Um, and I think another thing that the visuals, like some of the visuals were pretty good too. I think one of my favorites is it just because it's more of a metaphorical thing, and I'm kind of spiritual, so I've had similar experiences. I'll say that. And when she was like in the kitchen and all that blood shit just start coming out of the fucking, like I haven't seen blood crazy shit like that, but like I've, what I'm saying, when you have certain um abilities, let's say it like that, the way that it shows up can be very interesting. I'll say that. But yeah, like I think actually I'm gonna pause right quick because I wanted to show y'all what I got. Hey. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn this fucking background off because y'all have to see this. Like, I was excited. It just was a random gift that my friend had got me. And yeah. Okay. 9. Here we go. All right. My horror movie support pillow. But yeah, so I think first off, like I said, I did enjoy it. It was a good movie. It wasn't like it was watchable. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem with any of it. I think one of the things that I liked, and this is just random, but I just like how they capture the times pretty good, I think. So like if you're watching it, you know what I'm saying, it's such a minor detail in the back, but it's so like present at the same time. I think that's kind of interesting. But I want to say my first thoughts on the film was it has a lot of heart. There's a lot of fucking heart, and then it always is. I think that's what I like about the Conjuring universe. Like, I mean, they have great demons and fucking shit like that, but like there's a lot of heart between Ed and Lorraine, and like I feel like I know them. Like, they made us kind of care about these characters, and I love that it just kind of advanced to the point of, what I'm saying, going back and forth through time, showing us these different parts, but it still kind of lines up. And I don't know, like I felt for them, especially in the opening scene in this one. And spoiler alert, opening scene, they are on a job or whatever, and there's like this whole like haunted mirror kind of thing. It's a bunch of shit, but like ultimately she goes into labor as they're in the middle of said job, and they take her to the hospital, and the power goes out because it's a whole ass fucking storm, which had me fucked up. Like, oh my god, can you imagine? But yeah, so that part was just kind of really terrifying, and basically she lost her baby. But after holding her and kind of just like baby, come back, please, like give her back to me, let me have her, or whatever it was, and she started breathing again, so she was fine. But that kid ended up being Judy, and it was just a heartfelt. It's just like deepens their love between them and why it's so strong. Um, so with that in mind, there's just this feel because it's passing down to Judy, and now in this one she's older, so it's really like, well, I don't know if it's worse because when she was a kid, it was fucking her up. So it probably just about as bad, but she's older, so I would imagine it's a bit stronger. Um, but yeah, it was like to now see Lorraine trying to help her get through this same ability and let her like girl, like when she was a little girl, she went to her like I just wanted to stop, and she like, baby, like, and I love how real this was. It's like, baby, yeah, it's not going anywhere. And I'm just like, damn, you're right, sis. And then if you don't acknowledge it and don't use it, eventually it can kind of become like a mental illness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna want to manifest. But again, we ain't gonna get that deep right now. um, One other thing, so she has a boyfriend in this one, Judy, and he's such a like. He was so fucking weird at first. I was like, oh no, he's like a murderer or something. Like, but he was just nervous because he wanted to propose, and he was trying to ask the parents, like, hey, spoiler alert, sorry, I'm not gonna spoil anything else. I just really enjoyed that part of the plot. um, but let me think. Looking through my notes. Damn! I don't want to. I kind of actually don't want to spoil this because it's a pretty good scare. I was like, oh shit, it fucked me up for a second. I'm just saying it involves Annabelle. I'll do that because like it's a really good scare. I want y'all to see it. um, but let me think. Mm, let me 1 second, y'all. Because I have notes in multiple places. I meant to consolidate them earlier, but I just didn't get around to doing that. Um, okay, so yeah, I have a couple random questions too that I wrote down. One of them is, would you recommend this movie to others? Why or why not? I would. If you're a horror fan, hell yeah. Like, if one of you're a horror fan or if you're a fan of The Conjuring, definitely check it out. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody who's too sensitive to stuff like that because again, you could probably lose your shit. I don't know. I wouldn't say that it can't happen to you, but if you're not that kind of person to really get into shit like that, because it goes deep. I mean, I think the other ones have gone deeper, but neither here nor there. If it's not you, don't watch it. But shit, yeah. Hell yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I had a great time. I think just because I'm very family oriented, that's why that part is probably as far as like deeper reasoning why I like really like the Conjuring films overall. So like, and I think that's probably most people. Like they made us fall in love with them, like I said, and so with that, the story is just a lot more. There's a bigger weight to it. The scare this time, it wasn't like a bad scare. Like especially if any bit of it is real. That's actually fucking terrifying. But I think like I said, with this one, excuse me, I think I wanted more. Like I wanted, yeah, I'll keep it simple there. I wanted more. Like I wanted more scare. I wanted to know more about the mirror itself. Like maybe if they did like I don't know different timelines. Like where the fuck did the mirror come from? You know what I'm saying? That would have kind of fulfilled my full horror need. Um, but I also get why they didn't do that because that can also go wrong sometimes if you don't write it the right way. So, but I definitely would have wanted more of that. But I think overall, like I said, I enjoyed it. Another one of my favorite kind of like, damn, that's a really good scare too. Like I'm trying to not reveal the really good scares for y'all because they're really good. And then if you're looking for it and you're waiting for it, it might not hit the same. Um, I'll stop there because at this point, I'm gonna be really fucking spoiling it, and I really don't want to do that to y'all. Like, I already put a spoiler alert, so I got to spoil some of it if I'm gonna fucking talk about it. Like, come on. But okay. I think I would. I did want to do. There's one more. Um. mm, no, okay. I'll. The last part I'll actually say is that it did go out on a good note. I think that wasn't. It wasn't terrible to be the last film in the series. It. I don't want to say tame, but it kind of felt tame a little bit, just like a little. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to this rating. So first up, watchability. I'll definitely give it that. I think all of them except the third one, The Devil Made Me Do It, was kind of like. I'll rewatch it because it's been a while. I haven't watched it since it first came out. Maybe it'll be better on the second watch, but um, yeah, one for watchability. Kill count. There was no kill count really. I mean, it was, but it wasn't nothing like major. Um, it's like maybe two people or something. Like it's not like a lot of death happening, but I mean, I guess technically because ghosts and all that shit are dead. Anyway, no, no for kill count. Gore, no, because no deaths really, so no gore. Killer fear factor, yeah. Religious horror has always kind of gotten to me a little bit, so and I think it's just because of like my own uh beliefs, and even like outside of religion, like I'm very spiritual, so some of that shit really be getting to me. I'm like, ooh, shit, turn that off. And then the last one is cinematography. I'll give it half. Yeah, I'll give it half because there's some really beautiful shots. I think in a scary way. Scary shit can look beautiful too when it's filmed and photographed correctly. Yeah, I'll leave that at that. I think if you guys want, send us the films. Me and Bree, the Scream Queen, my co-host, we will definitely review those and bring those to the table as well. I'm trying to come up with interesting ideas for what we can do with these reviews, so look out for that. Don't forget to follow the official Instagram page for the pod, Man of Horror _podcast. Man of Horror will be back in the next 2 weeks, just in time for October spooky season. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I just got a lot of shit on the table, so pay attention to your boy. Next time, y'all, stay spooky, folks. Peace. Oh, bitch, what?